This year's Workers' Day at the Royal Bafokeng Stadium in Rustenburg. President Cyril Ramaphosa is actually expected to address that gathering. The theme for this year's commemorations is maintaining safety and security in the workplace. Newzroom Afrika's Pelane Phakgadi watching the story for us. He joins us now live from that stadium in question. And of course, Pelane, as we lead up to the moment where the president takes to the podium, it should not be lost to us that Cosatu and the ANC govern in alliance. And it's that relationship that's always, I guess, scrutinized on days like this.
It always gets scrutinized, and I can tell you that the last time that the President Cyril Ramaphosa was actually along the Platinum Belt in the Olympia Stadium, he was not really welcomed at the stage. We do know the politics of the Platinum Belt going all the way to the Marikana area, and he had vowed to come back, but not so close to Marikana at this time. He is in Rustenburg, and he feels that the NUM, the union as far as that is concerned, has managed to somewhat be able to stabilize the area. The politics and all the killings that used to happen at that time seems to have really come down, and therefore breeding some sort of a leeway for the president to come through here and have a more, I could say, average kind of a reception. But even before that, I think just to show the strength of Cosatu, which I would be questioning to the Cosatu president Zingizalosi. You can see the podium is still quite empty at this point. Perhaps maybe she'll be able to give us an indication as to when the program will be beginning. Zingizalosi joining me now, and thank you for joining us here on Newzroom 405. I really back to ask the question: is this something to be concerned about, or perhaps is the program delayed? No one here at this stage currently.
The program is delayed. We are expecting about 22,000 workers to be coming here. We have all buses set up. Workers will be picked up in different stations. So indeed, what is delaying us now a bit is the issue of the marshals, because the security detail here at the stadium would not open the gates for people who are outside waiting to come in until all the security detail is on point. So we have to do things according to the rules. So they are the ones that are in charge to ensure that when people are coming in, the safety of everyone that is coming in is on point. But we will be filling up. Probably we're delayed, probably will start around 10 o'clock.
Of course. I mean, just following up on that particular, still having a muscle as far as in the labor market is concerned. Do you still feel that you have the support that you need? We've seen quite a number of unions being formed, in contrary or on the other side of Cosatu. Do you still feel that the NUM, in particular in the Platinum Belt, that was completely, I could say, paralyzed at some point? But I've seen that there's some numbers coming out here. Are you currently very much confident with what you have here as Cosatu?
Definitely, we are so much confident. When we were here 3 weeks back preparing for this May Day, even on Wednesday, we went to the platinum mines addressing workers there. All of them are members of NUM with no contestation in one Royal Bafokeng platinum mine. There is no other union in that mine. So NUM has indeed revived itself. It has rebuilt itself. Workers can see through that wherever that they would have been lured to go in the past, that was not a home for them. They have come back again to NUM. They have come back again to Cosatu. We have seen those that left the federation, the challenges that they are going through. We're not celebrating what they are going through, but we have always said that if you break away from a union to form another union, you cannot say you want to unite workers. You can only unite workers when you forge ahead with unity. But forming smaller unions and breaking away from them, you are indeed breaking the backbone of workers and that unity. So Cosatu took a resolution in our 4 years ago in our 13th National Congress that we have a responsibility to unite the working class in South Africa. And we are here to also say that we follow to that resolution that we took of one country, one federation, one sector, one union. And this is what we are calling even on other federations. We do work with them, but we want all of us to realize that the importance of us uniting, and it is for the betterment of the workers, not for the leaders.
Coming here, talk to me now about the challenges that Cosatu are currently facing. People are saying there's now retrenchments, multiple retrenchments. The wages, minimum wages, are not as far as they would wanted them to be at. The issue around permanent employment, the fact that Cosatu has dropped the ball as far as that is concerned. What are some of those key pointers that you'll be perhaps bringing out in your main speech here today to try and address some of those concerns?
We have attained a number of achievements. We must acknowledge that. For an example, workers were coming from 6 rands an hour. Now they are at 23 rands 19 cents an hour because of the national minimum wage that we have advocated for. Domestic workers now, over 900,000 domestic workers now are equalized at 23 rands 19 cents an hour. Farm workers the same. And there are a number of policy developments that we have managed to move forward with as a federation. You will remember during COVID-19, we have managed to work with government to ensure that 63 billion is released to assist workers during the period of COVID.
Jobs have also been lost in that period.
Jobs have also been lost. That is why we fought for what is it that is going to cushion workers during this time. Because during COVID, everyone was affected. Business was affected, which indirectly then affects jobs. But we have also said that we understand there are employers, because a number of things have been exposed during COVID-19. The issue of employers that are deducting UIF from workers and pension funds from workers and not paying it. We have seen when workers were unable to get what was due to them, because in their pay slip, there are deductions, but to the Department of Labor, nothing was being paid by employers. So we are addressing those issues. And of course, we are dealing with the issue of employers who have retrenched workers during this period of COVID and then re-employed them as temporary workers. That's why we were saying we want strong unions in the workplace. A federation deals with issues at the policy level. But the trade unions in the workplace, we are saying we need strong trade unions under Cosatu that are going to be the champions of the rights of workers in the workplace. Workers join trade union only for 2 things.
Let me leave it there for you. Of course, the president of Cosatu there, just giving us a snippet as well as to what we could expect from the speech that she'll be giving here, the main May Day speech, as far as the Cosatu rally here is concerned. The President Cyril Ramaphosa will also be here, and they were expecting about 22,000 people, as you've heard earlier from Zingwe. So not a single person inside, but we are told people are outside, unable to enter because of the security details, and once that is finalized, they should then be able to let into the Royal Bafokeng Stadium here in the Rustenburg.
All right, I guess only time will tell to see how things unfold. For now, Pelane Phakgadi, thanks very much indeed. He's live to us there from Rustenburg in the northwest.